Hey y'all, welcome to Rice and Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this little box here. It could work for, I'm going to use a hockey card here, but like a gift card holder here, you could slip in. Let me pull Taser back out here. Or you could use it to put some little treats in. It's kind of, the options are kind of limitless as long as it fits in here. And I'm using, well, I used, because I've already cut everything I need. This Thinlits die here by Jen Long. It is called Box Pillow and Poinsettias, because it does come with some poinsettia dies, which make these really pretty poinsettias right here. I have used these in some things. You've probably seen them somewhere. But they make gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. But today we're just going to work with the pillow box itself. I don't plan on using the poinsettias. Let's put it that way. But I do have some laying up here, so I might change my mind. But this is kind of along where we're going. I don't know that I'm going to change it up a whole lot. I might. So let's get started. I am going to start, I'm using raspberry paper from Recollections. And you need to cut 2 of this die here, which makes the box itself. You need 2 of them. You're also going to need some score tape or double-sided adhesive. You could use glue. I don't like using glue because I don't like having to wait for it to dry, but you could use it. So those I think are your main needs. You're also going to use some pattern paper. This is the pattern paper I used in the last one. And it is 3.5 by 7 and 7/16 is what you end up using to make this piece right here, this green and white piece. And then I also used, I have this 6x6 pad that I used to make some tags. I got this at Michael's, and it is by Craftsmith. And I do not see a name on it. Yeah, I don't see a name. However, this washi tape, even though it's by 2 different companies, almost matches this pattern paper, which is what I was thinking I might do instead of using this. But anyhow, getting back to it, I just tore this sheet out because I saved any of the sheets when I was going through to make tags that did borders or these little tag guys. And I cut this Merry Christmas one for that one. I don't know which one I'll use for this one, but I'm going to use the same sheet here, so it won't be exactly the same. So let's go ahead and get started. To start with, you just are going to take one of these, and you're going to follow the score lines. And you're going to use your bone folder and just kind of crease that score line down. Unfortunately, for these top pieces, you can't really score it well with a bone folder. So I just kind of pinch it between my fingers like that. And you're going to do both sides, just like that. And you're going to grab your second piece and you're going to do the same exact thing. Score on the score lines and fold on the score lines. I guess you're not scoring, you're folding and creasing. The die does make the score lines for you. Okay, so now what you need is you need to put
I think it's supposed to be more along the lines of...
okay, so I had to remember how I did it. I'm just going to take, and I'm using 1/4 inch score tape here, which by the way is probably not score tape. It is probably either from Joann's or Craft Chameleon, because I really like their double-sided adhesive like this. And you're just going to put it on top of both of the flaps. And I'm going to just start with this side. And when you start, you're going to want them side by side with the flaps at differing places. And then I just line them up the best you can. And you just put pressure on that and score it. And then I fold it flat and score again. And then I'm going to fold this flap under, peel my adhesive backing off, and then fold it. Just close it over on itself. Burnish it and fold your flaps in like that. And there is your pillow box, gift card holder, goodie, treat holder, whatever you want it to be. Now, the idea I was kind of playing with was just taking some of this washi tape and just kind of going around it with washi tape. But I'm not going to do it with this one. I might, depending on how long it takes us, we're at 7 minutes, I might go ahead and fold the third one I have cut and maybe do that one that way. But for this one, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did the other one. So what I did was I took, I've got to cut this one down. I tried to make it all nice and even because originally I was going to do 3 3/4 because it was a nice neat number, because it was somewhere in between 3 1/2 and 3 3/4. So I rounded it up and that didn't work. So I took it down to 3 1/2 and that actually works perfectly. So then what I do is I start, which way do I kind of want this to go? You know what, I'm going to open this and fold it the other direction so that both of my pieces go to the back. And that way I know which way is front and which way is back. And I'm going to start in the back and I'm going to line this up in the middle. And I'm going to bring it over to the side and I'm going to pinch it in the middle there. And then I'm just going to lay it down, make sure we're nice and straight, and I'm just going to crease that with my bone folder. And don't worry if you kind of flatten your box a little bit, you can pop it right back out. So then I line that crease up and I'm going to bring it over. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Just pinch that edge, pull it off, fold it over, making sure that my top and bottom are lined up. And I'm going to score that. And then I flip it over so that you've got your flaps close together, and then I just cut it straight off. So you end up with the 7 by 7 7/16 inch piece here. I started with a 12-inch sheet.
Are you sure you don't want any of these? Because I'm going to take a few and then I'm
Nope, go ahead.
the rest of them to go down.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some score tape and I'm going to do score tape along the 2 edges. This back one I leave a little bit of a gap because once you get everything put in place, you might need to go ahead and trim some up. And then I'm just going to put a little piece on this middle part too. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start by putting my pillow box back in that fold. And then I fold the piece back and pull the backing off. And I make sure that I'm all lined up where I want to be. And I'm tight in the crease. And then I press that glue part down. Okay? This one might actually line up pretty good. Okay, and then I'm going to fold my pillow box back, peel the middle adhesive off, and just kind of roll it across like that. Because it should lay pretty good once you've got the first part on. And then again, we're going to pull the third piece off and just line it up the best we can. Yep, see this one I've only got to trim a tiny, tiny bit off. There we go. That's pretty good, actually.
What time does Kathy have on tonight?
So then we need to bring in our labels and kind of decide which one we want to use. You know what? I'm going to see what this little tree tag guy looks like.
Here we go, guys. One value is a triple. Top 4 answers on the board. Name something that starts with the word birthday. Birthday.
You could pop this up if you wanted to, and I might go ahead and pop him up. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I think we're going to pop him up. Now is the time when you could really kind of go wild and, you know, I've got this Santa laying here. You could put Santa on him. That's actually really cute. But I'm going to stick with this guy. And I'm going to grab my foam tape here. And we're just going to cut a piece off. And I'm going to run that down the middle of this little tag piece. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Just like that. You could go ahead and go in with, you know, stamps and to and from. You could put a tag on it. You could do whatever. But I think that's cute and simple, and it leaves a wide variety of uses. So here are our 2 little pillow boxes. So I thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time.
For this service,